Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect. That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
Well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is, and the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. Young man, you're going to figure out something. We're playing by my rules, not yours. So you do not say anything because you're going to figure that out real soon. I said you can go.
All right, guys. Today we've got an absolute courtroom meltdown Judge Simpson facing off against a full-on sovereign citizen who seriously thinks laws don't apply to him. Within seconds, he's shouting, "I don't consent," and tossing around random legal buzzwords like it's going to magically make the charges disappear. But Judge Simpson stays calm and completely unfazed while his so-called defense falls apart in real time. For those who don't know, sovereign citizens believe they're separate from the government and not bound by normal laws, which sounds wild, right? Wait until you hear the excuses he throws at the judge. It's pure chaos. And honestly, watching her shut him down with cold, hard facts is oddly satisfying. What do you guys think? Is this guy actually convinced he's above the law, or just stalling for time? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more insane courtroom moments. Let's dive right in.
I am Tariq Samaritari Kade, the executor of the Tariq Samaritari Kade Living Trust, and the registered owner of the Tariq Samaritari Kade Ex Relatione Kindaman Wilson Estate.
Right. So you are appearing here without an attorney. I do have to advise you that you are charged with the offense of fleeing and eluding in the third degree under the Motor Vehicle Code. That is a felony punishable by up to 5 years incarceration and or $1,000 fine plus court costs. Additionally, the Secretary of State could suspend your driving privileges for up to a year. Do you understand that, sir?
I comprehend.
Do you understand?
I comprehend, yes.
The court has to further advise you that if you wish to be represented by counsel, the court would ensure that counsel would be appointed to represent you in this matter, and that you would have counsel if you could not afford to hire counsel yourself. I also wish to advise you that the court would be treating you the same as it would the people in this case. There are certain dangers to representing yourself in this matter, in that you will be required to abide by the Michigan court rules, the Michigan rules of evidence, and all of the cases and statutory requirements. You understand that?
I do not.
You do not. What is it about that you do not understand?
It's against my religion to adhere or to assimilate to any statutory.
Sir, I'm not asking anything about your religion. It is irrelevant to me. I am indicating that in this proceeding, you will be required to abide by the rules of this court. Do you understand that?
I'm having a hard time understanding why or how religion doesn't play a role.
How what?
How religion does not play a role.
Religion does not play a role in what I do or what this court does. There are certain rules of this court established by the legislature and the Michigan Supreme Court regarding how these particular proceedings will be conducted. These proceedings will be conducted in accord with those rules. Do you understand that, sir?
Well, according to the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, as well as the international or the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, the state and the governments should...
Sir, you have no authority for what you're about to state because what you're about to state is incorrect.
This right here is exactly why I love Judge Simpson. He's all business and doesn't waste a single second on sovereign citizen nonsense. You can tell right away he's not falling for any of it. Meanwhile, the defendant's out here fumbling through his imaginary legal script, is hoping a few big words will magically make the case disappear. It's almost funny if it weren't so ridiculous. The truth is, these people twist basic legal ideas into complete fantasy. Thinking I don't consent somehow means I'm not guilty. And honestly, I think part of the problem is that most people don't actually understand how the legal system works, which is why this nonsense spreads so fast online. Judge Simpson shutting it down so calmly is exactly what every courtroom needs: facts over fiction, logic over theatrics. But what do you guys think? Are these sovereign citizens just clueless entertainers? Or could this actually be something we should start taking seriously? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button, and let's dive back in.
Oh, I am an indigenous person.
No,
Do have
sir, what you're about to state is incorrect.
well,
If you were on indigenous lands, if that's where you're going, then maybe you might be right. As it stands right now, this proceeding is not on indigenous land.
well, that's a matter of perspective, sir.
It is, and the only perspective that's going to matter on that is mine. We are not on indigenous lands subject to indigenous or tribal rules.
Is
You
there a
are
law?
subject to the rules of the Michigan Supreme Court as they are promulgated, both in terms of procedure and evidence. Do you understand that that's what's happening, sir?
I do not.
What is it that you do not understand?
I don't understand.
Because I'm going to tell you something, sir. If you are unable to establish or understand what I'm saying, and go through this with you again, I have to assume that there may be some reason why you don't understand. This court will take precautions to protect your rights, and I will be sending you for a competency evaluation to make sure that you are competent to stand trial and to stand in these proceedings.
Well, I would agree to a competency if the prosecution as well as the court and the officers agree to take a competency.
That's not the way it works. You don't get to make the rules.
I'm not.
I'm ordering a competency.
I'm not making.
Defendant is ordered for a forensic evaluation. I will set a competency hearing in this matter for July 25th, 2024. At what time? At 9 a.m. Now, sir, I'm going to ask you this
Yes, sir.
because it's going to depend on where you may be staying for a period of time. If they send you information as to when you have your forensic interview,
Yes, sir.
are you going to cooperate and attend that interview?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
Pardon?
Under threat, duress, and coercion. Yes.
No. Not how it works.
You can literally feel Judge Simpson's patience wearing thin here, like he's one deep breath away from dropping the hammer. If you've watched him before, you know once he's done playing nice, it's over. And honestly, this sovereign citizen might be seconds away from a contempt charge. You can see it in Simpson's eyes. He's calm on the outside. But that stare says, keep talking, and you're going to jail. Meanwhile, the defendant's out here spewing random legal gibberish like he just discovered Google 5 minutes ago. It's painful to watch. Every word just digs him deeper, and the judge is letting him hang himself with his own argument. One more outburst, and boom, it's game over. What do you guys think? Should Judge Simpson end this circus now, or let him keep going until he realizes he's toast? Let's dive back in and find out.
I'm asking you, are you voluntarily going to cooperate?
I say yes.
Pardon?
I mean, under it, yeah. I mean, is this what are, excuse me, what are you relaying to in regard? What are you insinuating in regards to where I will stay for a time?
I'm going to make sure that we are going to have our forensic interview done. I've ordered a forensic interview. I am asking you whether or not, when given notice of that interview, whether or not you are going to voluntarily cooperate in that interview.
I will take the interview.
Excuse me?
I will take the interview.
Anything from the people?
With the court, ask the people to prepare the order for the competition.
Yes, please prepare the order for that. Is that your address, sir?
Excuse me? That's correct.
All right, very good.
And so I will send a copy to that address.
Very good. All right. This time then bond is continued.
Yes, sir. And I'm sorry, can I get that date again, please, sir? I can put it in my calendar.
July 25th, you were supposed to, so I'm assuming you're waiving it. You were supposed to file your motion with.
I did. I filed it.
When did you file it?
I brought it in today.
Do we have it?
I gave it, I mean, it was stamped and everything. I gave it to the reception.
Why didn't you file it before today?
Well, as I stated at the last hearing,
No, don't go through what you stated at the last hearing.
well, you
You
asked.
knew that, no, you knew it was supposed to be filed before the day. Young man, you're gonna
That's it.
figure out something. We're playing by my rules, not yours. So you do not say anything because you're gonna figure that out real soon. Do they have it?
I have not received a response yet.
Since I'm sending in for a competency, I can't hear that. I can't hear his motion in any event. So I won't hear his motion at this time. He'll have to refile it timely if he's determined to be competent. So I'll have his bond continue. He can go. What?
I didn't get the last part that you said. The bond continued and what?
I said you can go.
Oh, okay, no problem.
All right, guys. I actually covered the second half of the sovereign citizen disaster before. If you want to see how this whole train wreck ends, definitely check that one out after this. But seriously, if Judge Simpson ever gave me that death stare after asking a bunch of dumb questions, I'd rethink my entire life before stepping back into a courtroom. These sovereign citizens, man, they've got the biggest ego complex out there. Some truly believe they're nonsense, but with guys like this, it's pure pride. They know they're wrong, but they just can't admit it. And that's exactly why Judge Simpson stands out. He doesn't entertain the foolishness. He keeps control, drops reality checks, and makes sure the courtroom stays a courtroom, not a circus. Honestly, we need more judges like him, because too many let these people waste time and twist the system. Imagine if all these sovereign citizen types had their own courtroom island. They could argue with each other all day. The rest of us could get back to real justice. But what do you guys think? Was Judge Simpson too harsh, or just doing his job right? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. And subscribe, because I break down crazy courtroom moments like this every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.